Hey guys, sorry for the late upload. I've been in Sandpoint, Idaho with my friends and family and just wanted to spend as much time as I possibly could with them. I hope that you understand, and now let's get on with the video. Now, if you've seen the title for this video, you know exactly what we're going to be talking about today. But if you haven't, well, let me fill you in. I got 3 tickets in 2 hours. Almost got taken to jail, and one of those tickets was for flipping someone off, which, to be honest, I didn't even know was a legal way of getting a ticket, but I later found out it certainly is. So don't be throwing very many middle fingers out there on the road, because they will catch you, they will get you, and you will get a ticket, and it's just not worth it. If you get anything out of this video, please, for the love of God, don't speed. Obey the laws because they're there for a reason, and don't be a dumbass like me. Make smart decisions out on the road, and don't get caught if you decide not to. Having only had 2 tickets in my life, getting 3 tickets in 2 hours was just heartbreaking, bro. I could buy new tires for that. I could buy like 3 new GoPros for the amount of money this is going to cost me. I could buy a lot of things. And so I'm really just making this video not as a tutorial, not as a rant. I'm just making this video to help you guys stay out of trouble. You've got a lot of opportunities to go fast on a track or on a country road somewhere out in the middle of fucking nowhere. But don't be like me and decide to just redline at, like, through a small town exiting the freeway. You're gonna get it handed to you one day, and it's just not a smart thing to do. If you spend enough time on one of these 2-wheeled machines, you are gonna get a ticket, or at least be confronted by a cop. So I really just wanted to touch on a few things that I think are very important to know if you are riding a motorcycle, or if you plan to ride a motorcycle, as far as cops are concerned. The first thing you should know is that almost every cop knows, or at least thinks, that you will not stop when you see those lights come on. So they have most likely already radioed in to a cop a mile down the road that is waiting to catch you when you start to run. So do not run. Do not run, do not run, do not run. I cannot say this enough. If you run, you will get caught, and it's just not worth it. They're going to call a helicopter, or they're going to call someone down the road, and they will be waiting for you. You will get caught, and your punishment will be 10x as bad as it would be if you just stopped and admitted that you did something wrong. The second thing you should be aware of is that cops are people, just like you and I. People are people across the board. I don't care if they have a badge or if they don't have a badge. If they are riding a motorcycle or in a police car, they are a person. So treat them like one. They will respect you for it, and you might just not get a ticket. That's what happened to me when I was on my Ninja 250, going about 70 miles per hour in a 55, and the cop pulled me over. It was late at night. I really don't think he had a quota to match or anything, so I got lucky there. But he pulled me over. I started talking to him, asking him some semi-personal questions. He opened up. He ended up following me on Instagram. We actually became friends, and I found out that he rode motorcycles. We went over and took a ride together, got some coffee, and now we're friends, you know? So I'm not saying that every cop's gonna be your friend for treating them like a human, like another person, but if you treat them like a robot and you just give them like super duper simple answers, they're gonna treat you just like another ticket they're handing out. They're not gonna really see any value in letting you off easy. So a lot of people will actually tell you the exact opposite, but my mindset is that if you treat someone like a person, they are much more likely to treat you as one as well. I'm not saying that the bald, baby-faced state trooper with a stick so far up his ass you're never gonna see it again, that you passed going 100 in a 40 is gonna let you off easy. But I am saying treat him like a human, and you might get off a little easier than if you just treat him like a robot and say, I plead the fifth and like, yeah, I get it, but you're not really gonna give up any information treating this guy like he's doing his job and being kind to him. A lot of bikers are real assholes when it comes to cops, and I don't think you have to be. And it just really isn't. It's not nice to go flipping cops off, and I'm seeing videos of people freaking kicking cops' cars while they're like doing wheelies on a Jigster 600 and flip-flops. Like, that's the kind of shit that pisses me off, because that's not who we are as motorists typically, and those people are just giving us a bad rep. So don't be someone like that. Own up for your mistakes. Own up for what you've done wrong. Pull over when the lights come on behind you, and accept what your punishment is. Be kind to these officers, because they're just doing their job just like you or I, and at the end of the day, it's a lot safer to pull over and do what the officer says than try to bolt, because realistically you've got like a 30% chance of outrunning them, and it's just not worth it for me, and really I don't think it's worth it for you either. Alright guys, that's the video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Sorry again for the late upload. I'll be back on the regular schedule when I get back to Seattle in about 5 days.